I'm Katie from What Katie Did, and today I'm going to talk a little about our CC09 French knickers, or tap pants if you're in the US. So why CC09? Well, firstly, we designed these knickers in 2009, and secondly, they're inspired by the CC41 mark. So what is CC41? Well, the CC41 mark started in 1941, and it's a range of utility items, clothing, textiles, shoes and furniture, which lasted throughout the war, right up till 1951, even though rationing finished in 1949 in the UK. So why CC41? Well, it gave everyone access to good quality items. The problem at this stage was that everyone had a coupon book and you needed the same amount of coupons for a dress, whether it was a hand-stitched designer dress made from the finest fabric that would last a lifetime, or a cheap cotton dress which wouldn't even see you out through the summer. Everyone had to use coupons. Even Princess Elizabeth, now the Queen, had to save coupons for her wedding dress in 1947. So let's talk a little about 1940s style and CC41 in particular. Everyone was limited in how much fabric you could use in a dress. If you look back to the 30s, the dresses were a lot longer, they were a lot more elaborate, lots of buttons, lots of trims. Moving to the 40s, everything was a lot more streamlined. The A-line skirt came into fashion because it used up less fabric. Skirts became shorter. The shirt-waisted dress became popular because that only had buttons to the waist and you were only allowed a certain amount of buttons. Taking a look at our CC41 French knickers, you can see they're very plain and simple, and they're just closed by 2 buttons at the side, no trim at all. And it's the same with our version, our CC09 version, although we have splashed out and we've got 3 buttons on ours. Recently I found this beautiful camiknicker, and this is actually also CC41, and it does have a tiny pink lace trim and a little bit of embroidery on the cup and just around the bottom of the leg. This is the most you'd have of ornamentation in the 1940s, just a tiny bit of lace. You wouldn't find full-on lace lingerie during this era. It just wasn't, well, you weren't allowed to make it and it wasn't available. So finally, how can you tell if something is CC41? Well, everything had the CC41 mark. Even furniture had the CC41 mark stamped inside. So this is what you need to keep an eye out for. When we first started doing our CC09 French knickers, we made a CC09 label very similar to this one. So if you do find a pair that looks like this in a vintage shop and you're like, well, that's 1940s, but I recognise the symbol, but what is CC09, where did that come from? That was us just having a bit of fun. It's this one you need to keep a lookout for, and that's what makes everything very collectible.